Alright, so I think it's time that we go ahead and connect my PlayStation 4 Pro via HDMI 2.1 Belkin cable, which is right over here, that we connected to my LG UD69P monitor, which is right over here. And we're going to use 2.1 HDMI Belkin cable in the back, and we're going to connect it to this monitor. So here we are with the God of War, and I have to admit that it looks really good. And I've noticed that the deep dark levels are a little bit better with this HDMI 2.1. Now I know that this monitor has black stabilizers adjustments, meaning that you can adjust your deep dark levels, but I left my deep dark levels at 50 default, so I haven't really changed anything here. And the colors pop very nicely with the IPS here. This is a 4K, you know, it doesn't have HDR, but it really looks beautiful on this monitor. And this HDMI 2.1 cable definitely gives you that nice, faster transfer of data. Let's keep one thing in check, and let's make one thing clear. I understand that you cannot take any advantage of 2.1 HDMI because there are no 2.1 chipsets available. However, what this cable does, it reads a transfer data much faster than your regular HDMI 2.0, meaning that you're gonna get the best possible signal readout data onto this monitor. So yes, Belkin 2.1 is definitely something you need to consider. I'm gonna try to bring my camera a little bit closer for you guys, just so you can see a little bit better. You get to see all the detail very nicely with him blowing the his breath out of his mouth. And remember, with this monitor, you're getting 5 millisecond response time. You're getting a very good low latency input lag here, especially with this controller, you know. Now, does HDMI 2.1 helps? Well, it definitely helps in terms of faster transfer data. This cable is intended for faster transfer readout, whether it's 18 Mbps or 48 Mbps. But currently, right now, I think 18 megabits per second is the fastest they can read for the HDMI, to my knowledge. I'm trying not to spoil too much here, so I'm just kind of like running around here. Maybe we can stay here and show you a little more. Here, I'm gonna, please do understand that there's going to be some spoilers here. Okay, there will be a spoiler, so, but I don't have any sound, so I purposely choose not to use any sound here. This looks very good, man. Everything looks nice and vibrant. So let's quickly return here. Hold on. Let's open the doors. There we go. Let's return to the mountain. This looks very nice. By the way, I'm recording this in a native 4K. So I'm using my GoPro Hero 6 camera. And look, this monitor doesn't even have HDR, but it still looks good. Now, this monitor, when I got it originally, was from last year, so it's a bit old. Now you can get a HDR 4K monitor, and I recommended BenQ. You know, if you guys want a really good 4K HDR monitor with a good millisecond response time and a low latency, I recommend BenQ. Okay, BenQ 4K HDR monitors. Right now they're $450, and they're definitely worth it. You know, you're getting a really good deal with. If you want to get into 4K HDR monitors, I would say BenQ. There's LG one, but I honestly think that BenQ will give you a much better deal. So I would just stick with the BenQ. Now we got some upgrades here. Here, let's upgrade our armor. Defense armor, metal plate. Show. Oh, let's do this. I don't have enough credits. Oh, that's great. That's not good. Well, it looks like I don't have enough credits to do anything. So, as you can see, it looks good. And do you need 2.1 cable? Well, right now at the moment you don't. If you have a really good HDMI 2.0 cable, then you will be fine, okay? You can go ahead and use that cable that you have. But remember, Belkin 2.1 cable, it's intended to give you that best possible 4K HDR, especially HDR readout. The reason you want to have HDMI 2.1 cable from Belkin, it's for a couple of reasons. Number one, you want to squeeze the best possible transfer data readout from your device onto your TV. Okay? That's number one benefit. Number two benefit is you are set for the future. You're set for the future devices that will support 2.1 HDMI chipsets. So I already have 3, so I'm already set for the future with this cable. So there you go. There you go. Did I just say there you ho? I can't believe I said that. There you go. Hopefully this video was informative. What I try to do with this video, just try to kind of show you what it looks like having a PlayStation 4 Pro with HDMI 2.1 connected to a 4K monitor. Alright, now this monitor doesn't even support HDR, but it does have IPS. It has really good color representation on there, okay, which I believe it's Rec 709, and it's not a 10-bit monitor, it's a 8-bit monitor, okay? So it's the sRGB, it's not YUV422. So let's keep that in check too. Remember, the BenQ monitor, it's not sRGB. BenQ monitor, it's the true 10-bit monitor, which is a YU422. So you're gonna have even better color representation with 4K. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully this video was informative. For those of you who are wondering, should you connect your PlayStation 4 Pro to a monitor? Yes, you can, and it looks great. Looks fantastic. So that's all I have for you guys on this video. And this video is going to be recorded in 4K. It might take a little while till the 4K process to its native resolution. There you have it, guys. Have a good one, though. Take care.